Well, we're back. It's been a hot minute. We haven't done a live in a long time. I don't know. Just a normal Friday night. Nothing to see here. This is just what they put on TikTok, not even adult websites. This is on TV. It's just TikTok, Facebook. I don't know. It's not even art anymore. It's just it's Anyways, I got a cigar that you probably don't care about, but at the same time, a lot of people smoke them. And that's a brand that nobody really cares about, but a brand that cares about you. I've said it for years. Punch is a working class man's gift. Now, in reality, it should be any man that smokes cigars a gift, right? Because whether you're rich, poor, or middle class, or upper or lower, anywhere in between. A good cigar is a good cigar. And how much it costs, and if it's worth it, it's kind of up to you. For some people, things are. Some people, things aren't. All I could say is, throughout the years, Punch cigars as a whole, no pun intended, as a whole, as an a-hole, Punch hasn't really disappointed me. Not everyone was my favorite, but some have been better than others. I've had some great times with Punch. This quality on this cigar looks like a solid mid-tier blend compared to its competitors. It's got nice box pressing. It's a good wrapper grade. It's got a very full pack, and it's heavy and dense for its size. I did buy it yesterday. I left it outside the cello, and my band is sliding, just like someone playing a kazoo. Is it kazoo? Or no, playing not a flute. What's the one with like? Or is that just you sucking dick? Anyways, I think it's Ecuadorian Habano and something else. He's got tobacco. I'll be honest. I looked up stuff and there was a bunch of these. There was a bunch of these Punch Bareknuckles. There's a Habano, there's a Maduro, there's a Connecticut Shade. But this is neither. This is the Elite. And I don't know the difference. And I've seen multiple different bands. I've seen bands just on the foot. This is brand new. I got over at Cigar International, so like yesterday. So I don't know. It wasn't old stock, so here's the band on that. Punch Bareknuckle, and on the cellophane. On the cellophane, it said Elite. Now I know I haven't done a live in about 2 weeks, so I bet a lot of the guys probably think Richie's died. Richie, what happened? Are you dead? No. I'm not dead. I'm right here. Nice to see you. I'm a man. I like chocha. I am not a homosexual. Now, if you are, that's none of my business. So why the fact, if it's your business, is it my business? I don't know. That is what it is. I like chocha. I think it's an Habano. If I can get a blend check, if anyone ever realizes we're on. I know I haven't been on so long. Everyone probably hasn't been checking out for any recent posting. It's been a while. It's been a while. Soft, gentle heat, yeah, baby. And if anyone has a problem me putting this in the background, that's your problem. If I went to the beach and was doing a live from the beach, there'd be plenty of women dressed like this in public. And this is on public on Facebook. So the point is, I'm using satire. I'm mocking our society. That this is something you probably should wear in privacy. But if they're going to put in public, I'm going to put in public. But I'm doing it to mock it. Yeah, like, you want to do this when you're on your honeymoon or in the privacy of your home? That's none of my business. Going to the pool, like, what do you got, the water park? All the dads will look. You want attention. You want attention. Because you turn from God and you get no attention from your heavenly Father, and you hate your earthly physical father, and you don't want a husband, you want the whole world to fuck you. You don't want to settle for one God, one husband, right? Have one family and children. No. You want all the men, but not one individual. You want them all. Now, I went on a rant so long, I let that go out. That's my fault. That might have been the first first light. Well, we were talking about hose. Very small gauge. I don't know the size of this. I think it's 48. I'll tell you what, I like the cigar. I don't know if I ever had this cigar. Maybe, maybe not. Remember though, this is Bareknuckle, but it's a box press, it's small, and it's the Elite. I don't know what that means. Five and a quarter by 44. I was wrong. Even smaller. Box pressing typical. 5 and a quarter. It says punch Bareknuckle in parentheses RF. Romeo Foxtrot. I don't know what that means though. RF. Elite. I don't know. So basically a box press Corona. The quality on this stick is solid. Nice box pressing. Great wrapper, great quality. Semi-strong cigar. This cigar's a winner. It's almost medium full. It's a heavy medium plus. In some ways, it reminds me a little bit like the Golden Era, but not 100%. It's definitely starting off stronger than the Golden Era and starting off heavier and spicier than the Golden Era. Definitely more earthy. I got nothing bad to say about it. In fact, I might say this Bareknuckle Elite box press in this size is a winner. Great wrapper, great production value on this thing. Right there, we're at medium. Wow, wow, wow. What a great cigar. Wow. What great complexity. What great length of finish and heaviness. 3/4 strength. 65% darkness. If I had to guess, this is some type of Habano. Well, like a sun-grown Habano. If I had to guess, that's what I think it is. Very full pack. I would say it's quite strong for a Habano, but you can definitely tell it has good aging. It has a nice sweetness to it. There's a nice syrupy sweetness, especially at the end. The flavor is so long and heavy from the beginning. Toasty though and nutty though. Like a bready toast is not more sour though, more like toast. Like toasty bread. It's like nice toasty breadiness, which is a comfortable flavor. Nutty as well. Toasty and bready. That's nice. Bready and nuts. Bread and nuts. Ask your mother. So bready, nuts, a lot of black pepper spice, and I mean in your face. So some comfortable notes like bready and nuttiness, but with some intense notes like heavy black pepper. And all in all, all the flavors combined, this fucking cigar's a winner. This fucking cigar's a winner. And I'm not just saying that because I had a great dinner. I'm not just saying that. And I'm not just saying that because maybe or maybe not, I just clapped some cheeks. And now I'm having a cigar, a nice dinner, clapping cheeks, and then saving the best for last. Tobacco. That might be a good night. 7 o'clock dinner, 8:30 chocha, 10 o'clock cigar. 12 o'clock, go to bed. You're going to sleep very well. I promise you. You're going to sleep like a man. This is an intense cigar, but this is an intense, strong cigar, especially in this size. Super long, heavy finish, quite savory, but it's so smooth. And it's done at like 65%. Normally, to get this strong, you gotta go dark cigar. 65%. Nice amount of black pepper, a lot of earth, nice syrupy sweetness, and a bready, toasty note. Not sour, twangy, but a bready, toasty note with a lot of nuts. That's a banger. It's a banger cigar. That's a box-worthy cigar. I could say it's semi-easy to love if you like strong cigars. If you don't like strong cigars, it's not easy to love. But this is a comfortable, strong cigar. I don't know how to explain that. I'm going to buy this again. This is the 5 1/4 by 44. I paid $6.50, Pennsylvania. Now, I don't know where anyone is. I mean, not in the world. I know they're all under the dome. But I don't know where anyone is. The regular chat, they're all jerking off. Gio's posting pictures of his small dick. And that's his business. But I gotta admit, though, the cigar's a winner. It's a winner. It's solid. So I gotta say the profile again. Toastiness, syrupy sweetness, nuttiness, a solid amount of black pepper, quite spicy. Good amount of earthiness. And all the flavors combined. I'm really appreciating this profile. This is strong. This is heavy. This is fantastic. I have nothing, absolutely nothing bad to say about this cigar. Nothing. Box pressing is heavy, sharp angles. It looks like a Padron 64 Principe. Nice. Some rock salt coming on the back end. So all in all, I know nobody's here. And I'm okay with that. Nobody ever really was here. It's all your imagination. People making comments. Someone answering the phone. How do you really know? It's all in your head. But the cigar is real. Paying for it was real. That happened. Well, sounds like some Arab man's going for a nice walk and yelling at Wazira. I don't know if it's his wife or a girlfriend or both. I like this cigar. It's like a semi-classy, strong, heavy cigar with some spice to it. Let's get to more of the news. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, next at 10, well, this man here, he ripped out a man's eyeball, a complete stranger, because the complete stranger asked him, "How are you doing?" when he walked past him. Here's this fine young gentleman. There you go. He ripped out a man's eyeball because he asked him, how is he doing? Well, I know how the other guy's doing now. He's going to go to prison. He should get a life. How do you rip out a man's eyeball? How did he go straight to eyeball? Not even like a punch in the stomach? Ripping out an eye. He went straight to Mortal Kombat fatality. I'm sorry, man. You take away someone's eyeball, you should be death penalty the next day, the same day. Not even your last meal. I mean, you pull a man's eyeball out? What the fuck is even that? You pull a man's eyeball out? This is an enjoyable cigar. It's a strong cigar. Uh, yeah. Anyways, next at 10. Well, we got good news. Abraham Lincoln is back. And that's what he said. He said, hey guys, Abe Lincoln, I'm back. Well, Abe Lincoln's back. I don't know. I believe it, though. I believe it, though. The Illuminati brought him back just in time for the next Civil War. Also, many people throughout America have been posting videos on TikTok about their home insurance company saying they will not be responsible if their home is destroyed in a nuclear war or a civil war. So here's the thing. Remember, guys, the banks control everything. The World Bank controls everything. So who benefits? They're going to start another war, civil war, nuclear war, doesn't matter. A bunch of property is going to get destroyed. And then guess what? You can't rebuild it. Why? Because your insurance company is not going to cover a nuke, and your insurance company is not going to cover a civil war. So if you own your house, let's say you own it. Now, most people don't own their house. Most people have a mortgage. But let's say you own your house. Wow. Well, if your property gets destroyed in a war in America, they're not going to pay for damages. So you're still going to own the land. Can you afford to fix that? Probably not. So what's going to happen? Either you take out a mortgage again, or the bank will offer to buy back your land pennies on the dollar. Or because now that your area has a civil war and or a nuke, you're just going to default because you can't work because your area got nuked if you survived. And they're just going to default you, send the sheriff to kick you out of the house that got destroyed, and they're going to take back your land. I just can't stress it enough. The banks of this world want you to die with nothing and pass down nothing to your children, if they could. The final form of the banks is nursing homes. All these nursing homes outside the state ones, but still, states are controlled by the banks anyways. But all these private nursing homes are all part of investment firms like BlackRock. And all these nursing homes find a way to take grandma and grandpa's assets because they don't want to give them to you before they die. But then guess what happens? When they die, all of a sudden there's a lien on grandma's car. There's a lien on grandpa's boat. There's a lien on grandpa's house. How could they do that? Because they paid up politicians to make it allow it to happen. Your politicians and your local city and state government, I can't stress it enough. They hate you. Remember, illegals, criminals, lazy people get everything for free. So if you're waking up every day and going to work, just remember, you're working for people that hate you. They hate your cock, they hate your balls. They hate you, they hate your face. They hate you, and they let you know they hate you. What's the difference between a pimp and taxes? A pimp, if you go out and suck cock, you're going to come back. I mean, people will watch a movie, and a girl will suck cock and go get laid, and then they go back to her pimp, and that pimp stand there all dressed nice. Bitch, where's my money? That's what I got for you, daddy. Smack him again. Pow. Where's the rest of it, bitch? Gives him the money. And people go, who would suck cock and give all their money to a pimp? But remember, but the pimp will say, well, I protect you. You go to work every day. Your payroll taxes are 30 to 40%. Then when you buy stuff, almost 10%. Remember, that's 8 to 10% sales tax. It's not all money on gross. That's all money on net. So let's say you make $1,000 a week, you take home $700. When you buy something, you have $700. Remember, you're taxed on what you buy, but you're taxed on sales tax on your net, not your gross. So that's higher. You can't say, well, that's another 8%. You understand it, because what the money you have, that's afterwards already taxed. So if you have $700 and you're gonna spend it, you get taxed on that. It's really like getting taxed on $1,000 because you have to make $1,000 to spend it. That spend $700. Do you get it? So in reality, if you make $1,000, you take home $700. That means you only really have $600 spending power because the last 100 of that you're going to pay on sales tax. So really now you're getting $600 for every 1,000. Then everything else you buy is taxed, so it costs you more. Gas, insurance, whatever. You're getting fucked because you're getting fucked because you're getting fucked because you're getting fucked. And that's why they give you alcohol, movies, music, to not think about it. Don't think about it. Ah, come on, it's not that bad, man. There's a new Batman movie. The Yankees are on. The Yankees are on. Really? Really? The Yankees are on? How come when your boss tells you your salary is $100,000, that's not gross, that's not net, that's gross? But how come when you pay child support, they say, oh, you owe $1,000 a month? You go, okay, I owe $1,000 a month, so I'll pay $700, right? Because when your boss says I owe you $1,000 a week, he only gives you $7, because the government. But when the government says you owe your ex-wife $1,000 a month, oh, is it $700 instead of $1,000? No. So you got to make $1,300, $1,400 to pay when you owe money. When you owe money, you got to. When you owe money, you don't get to take off the taxes. You don't go, oh, it's $1,000. Well, listen, if I owe you $1,000, I got to make $1,400. For $1,000. You get what I'm trying to say, man? You get what I'm trying to say? So really, $1,000 child support is $1,400 because you got to make $1,400. Well, when they owe you money on a paycheck, they take away 30-40%. They fuck you this way, but then they fuck you that way. And so you got cocks colliding. Cock. Just fucking a big fucking cock sword fight. Oh. And you're so confused. You got tag teamed. That's a great cigar. This Punch Bareknuckle Elite Strong. It's in a 5 1/4 by 44 box press. I'm having a great time, burning slow, full pack, long, heavy finish, 65% darkness, a solid, heavy, medium, full in this size. It's a winner. Nuttiness, toasty bread, a lot of black pepper spice, earthiness. What's up, brother? Syrupy sweetness. Quite nice. This is quite nice. I'm enjoying it. Next at 10. Well, cops are now waiting in McDonald's parking lots. Because when you pull up to the McDonald's window, they ask you, would you like to use your mobile app to pay? And what happens is, because people are sitting in the driver's seat, parked at the steering wheel, parked at the drive-thru, they pull out their mobile app to pay because they get points. Well, guess what? Cops are giving out almost $600 tickets for using your phone while driving. The guy's at a drive-thru window. How is he gonna show Ronald McDonald his phone app? Well, I can't stress it enough that when I remember the $580 ticket, he's going to have to make $750 to pay $580 in a ticket. I can't stress it enough. Remember what I told you. They're fucking you because they fucked you. Because they fucked you. Because they fucked you. Don't ask questions. Go watch the Yankees. Go have a Budweiser. It's good for you. It's good for you, cocksucker. Can't stress that enough. Next at 10. Ba-da-ba. Well, you might be loving that. I don't know what's happening here. Let's get rid of my face. Wow. Thank you, God. Look at that. This is somewhere. It's not where you are and not where I'm at. Definitely not in the state of Pennsylvania. I don't know what's going on here, but I like it. Just women having fun. Girl, just want to have fun. I don't know. Next at 10. Well, not to change the topic, but sources say that, hold on a second, I need to go to the comments. The McDonald's symbol is in a book of black magic from hundreds of years ago. The logo is actually a black magic sigil. So the McDonald's logo is actually a sigil, which is a evil symbol. You can call it satanic or whatever, and a cult symbol. It's a hidden symbol used in black magic. A long time ago, hundreds of years ago, and it makes sense. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, hail Satan. See, don't go to McDonald's. This is a great cigar. Salt on the finish too. Nutty, bready, black pepper, earthy, a syrupy sweetness. Toasty. Salt on the finish. It's a banger. It's a box-worthy cigar if you want a strong cigar without being super dark. And it's affordable. I paid $6 and change. Now, of course, if you go on the internet, General's even more negotiable. But that's a lounge price. And I'm really liking this cigar. Next at 10. Well, a trans woman reveals to her boyfriend after 3 years of dating that she's a man on Instagram or whatever it is. Look at this guy's face. Look at this guy's face. This guy didn't know. This guy didn't know that, this guy didn't know for 3 years that he was dating well, when she was doing blowjobs only, honey, that means she doesn't have a vagina. We're always doing backdoor stuff. I don't understand. Bro, you cooked. Well done. Bro. At this point, bro, at this point, it is what it is. 3 years with a tranny and you didn't know she's a tranny? Are you blind? I can see if a man is blind. You know, maybe trannies should date blind men. Because they don't care. It's not going to matter. They're like, whatever. Honey? Just kidding. Oh, stop smacking me in the face with your cock. I said I don't care about it. I said okay. I just don't want to look at it. You know I look with my feelings. I'm blind. Damn it, I'm blind. Don't touch me with your cock. I'm blind. This is such a stupid place. We're smoking on a Punch Elite Bareknuckle. Next at 10. Well, have you ever been on an expensive luxury plane with private boots? Well, this... Yikes! Yikes! This woman in 2023 wants to sue the airlines for discrimination because she got that fat ass. In fact, I would be worried if she tripped, that plane might flip over. And you know that shit ain't fresh. An ass that fat can never be fresh. One of her farts is the equivalent to like 100 regular person's farts. You know how much you gotta eat to be that big as a woman? You know how much you gotta eat? Nice British Asian. You're watching a movie. All right, we got some movie updates. 2 thumbs up. I never liked that phrase for movies. 2 thumbs up. Where? Where are the thumbs going? 2 thumbs way up. My ass? Your ass? Both of our asses? 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs way up. So the guy's watching Titanic. Hey, Siskel, what'd you think of the movie? Oh, 2 thumbs way up. Oh. 2 thumbs. What'd you think of the movie? Thumbs down. Oh, no. Like, what is Siskel and Ebert? Oh, if they like the movie, then they finger each other with their thumbs. I guess they thumb each other. Siskel, did you like the movie? Oh, let me tell you. Whoa, you really like that movie. I really like that movie. How about you? Oh, I like the movie too. Wow. 2 thumbs way up. Two thumbs way up. Next at 10. Well, continuing down, our whole world has gone to Sodom and Gomorrah. Women are continually posting videos on TikTok of dogs smelling their nasty chochas. This dog looks confused, and he's probably trying to warn her to change her lifestyle and to seek professional medical counseling. That's probably my opinion. I'm uncomfortable. People on TikTok, bro, it's a psyop. It's a psyop. And see, I'm exposing the degeneracy. This isn't normal behavior. I grew up in 1980s. There's nobody in the world in the 80s that would just publicly put videos of themselves having their dog smell their asshole. But in 2025, you're trending. Good job. You want to be a content creator? The fuck is going on? Sodomites. Goddamn sodomites. What kind of people do this, let alone what kind of people put this shit on the internet? And I'm here just to say, stop it. This is wrong. Because see, what's next? What level of degeneracy is next? Sodom and Gomorrah. Complete sodomites. Complete sodomites. Can't stress that enough. Next at 10. Well, what do we got here? Well, we got all new cruises going from Miami to the Caribbean. No clothes, no problems. I can't stress it enough. No, there is problems. Staphylococcus. You know how much bacteria from front chocha, back chocha, and mid chocha? You don't think any women are going to have their period? You don't think people are going to take a shit? You don't think people are going to piss and shit? You don't think people are going to have sex? and then they're gonna walk around naked in a communal area. Okay, is everybody carrying around a bottle of bleach and Febreze to sterilize and vaporize the smell? You think they're gonna check for STDs? No. So you're gonna have somebody with AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, just with a prolapsed colon. Their assholes is drooling, and you're gonna go play on the craps table. You're gonna go to the all-you-can-eat buffet when they scratch their asshole and then go pick up the tongs for the crab legs. Fucking sodomite cruise lines. Goddamn sodomites. What's wrong with people? You're gonna go walk around a cruise with your cock out and your chocha out? Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. You're gonna go for a Broadway show? Oh, what's on tonight? Oh, Matilda. What are they showing? Fiddler on the Roof. Fiddle these nuts. Oh my God. Everyone walking around naked? No. 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 Oh. Oh, can you imagine people laying out, baking in the sun on the poolside? You know, I can't tell you, my friend. I couldn't find any information. I couldn't. But I'll say this. Online, they had Punch Bareknuckle and it had different bands. This one, I believe, is the most up-to-date, newest band, and it's showing. It doesn't have the brass knuckles on it. It just says Bareknuckle in small print. So this is the new one. It just says Bareknuckle, where they have ones that say Bareknuckle, Maduro, whatever. This is a quality cigar. And it's starting to change a little bit too in the profile. Great flavor. Charred wood's coming to the mix now. I could recommend this cigar. This is a box-worthy cigar. Affordable, enjoyable, strong. I think it's usable. Quality of the wrapper is fantastic. Next at 10. Well, some people say Richie's not real. Some people say, Richie, if I ever see you in real life, I'm going to kick your ass. You sure about that? You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody's got to be Richie. Remember, Richie's fake. He's phony. Richie's soft. He's a weak man. Remember that. Remember that. I actually love this cigar. This is fantastic. This is a great complex for a Habano kind of vibe. Next at 10. Well, we have this fine American lady, I'll just say that, and she's airing out her chocha. She said, I just took a shower, and she says, fresh meat smells like A5 Wagyu. And there's a dog right behind the fence barking. And she says she's trying to get the dog's attention, proving that fresh chocha smells like steak. Do I gotta repeat what the fuck I just said? I watched the whole video twice. I can't stress it enough. We have collapsed. Who is doing this kind of behavior? And to be putting it on the internet, airing out your chocha, and I keep on getting all these airing out your chocha videos. What is up with women airing out their choaches? Not only saying it, showing it to the world, and being proud, girl. Be proud, sister. Air out that big, fat, fucking chocha. Air it out. The dog's like, ruff, ruff. Richie said, this is Sodom and Gomorrah. Ruff, 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 ruff. Sodom, ruff, Sodom, ruff, sodomite, ruff, ruff. And she's like, yeah, you like that? Look at that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fucking sodomites. Next at 10. You know, when I was a young man, 12, 15 years old, I remember going to the beach, and you might see a pretty girl there, maybe in a bikini. But the bikinis now are a little different, because the bikinis now is like you're not even wearing anything. Because there's some material on the bikini, but the material is on actually the lower back. There's no material over the chocha, no material over the cheeks. You're gonna get sand everywhere, honey. You're gonna get some weird microbacterial infection. You're gonna have like little like seahorses growing up there. But that's okay, right? You're doing it for the Instagram, for the TikTok. Also, you're airing out and you're tanning that chocha. Maybe she wants a little more color. Well, I guess you could tan your chocha. Everyone's doing it. Dude, I remember growing up, late 90s, early 2000s. There was no girls tanning their chocha like this at the beach. And then putting it on the internet, that just takes the cake. I mean, literally the cake. Okay, next at 10. Well, I don't know what this woman was talking about. Son of a bitch! How is she still alive? Oh. It's like she has an ass on her face. Oh my God, bro! Somebody just get her to the hospital and just put her on a liquid diet, bro. She's in pain. How could you be, bro? She's got fat rolls on her, bro. Oh, you know she hasn't brushed her teeth or flossed, bro. That house stinks. That house, she can't even get in the car. That's like an 800-pound woman. She's so fat, her eye is gone. Her cheek closed her eyes because she's leaning this way. Son of a bitch. People will tell you cigars are dangerous. But drinking this much soda, eating this much ice cream and potato chips, the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Next at 10. Well, we got people in Mexico selling churros in a real wholesome manner. I thought this was quite funny, but clearly the churros are not churros. It says, Tu como Mia Khalifa, vemi comite churros. Este solo paso en once. I think that's saying you should eat like Mia Khalifa when you eat churros. First off, most people can't do that because churros are expensive. I guarantee most places selling churros $4 to $7. That's like $14 in churros. I'm not paying $14 for churros. I digress. Next at 10. Well, this one took the cake. This woman was dancing naked, and she was dancing naked, and you could see her chocha. She was shadow dancing on TikTok. But while she was shaking that ass and dropping that ass, she took a shit because you saw the shit come out of her ass. She was shadow shitting. I've never heard of this. I'm going to coin that phrase. We got bitches shadow shitting. You know they shit. It was a solid log. It came right out that ass. By the size of that fat ass and fat legs, she's eating good. Now we have a word from our sponsor. Does free speech bother you? Does people owning firearms bother you? Does the Constitution bother you? Well, call 1-800-COMMUNIST. We won't say we're communists. We'll say we're Democrat or Republican, but we're going to push a communist agenda to get your children to hate America, to get your children to not want traditional values, to not even believe in God. You did it yourself. Everything here was made by you. The world was made by you. Remember that. You made the ocean. You made the sky. You made rivers and waterfalls happen. No, we didn't. We could barely keep up with the potholes. Anyways, though, thank you. That was a word from our sponsor, 1-800-COMMUNIST. Anyways, this girl's shadow shitting, that's a real thing. And I wish it wasn't. That's going to get 2 thumbs way up Saddam. Next at 10. Well, we got a 29-year-old man committing the act of homicide, fatally shooting his uncle after he found out he ate his honey bun from the refrigerator. The average cost of a honey bun is 50 cents to $1. So this man shot his uncle over a honey bun. I'll say that again. He shot his uncle over a honey bun. It's a stupid place. Next, that's it. Well, that's it. That's all the news. That's all the news I got. That's it. Well, that was a fun episode. Pretty much hanging out here by myself. This was a great cigar. What am I going to rate it at? It's a solid 4.6. I can really recommend it. It's a very good cigar. 4.6 out of 5. Not an amazing blend, but a solid, very good cigar. Very enjoyable, great flavor, a good profile. Makes sense, the profile. Long, heavy finish. And the profile was complex, and the flavor moved around. And the cigar is affordable. It is very well made. And there's zero excuse if you want a complex, strong Habano. The Bareknuckle Elite Box Press in Corona. I can't talk about any other size. This is the Elite. I think the Elite came in different boxes because the Elite had like a box. And I can't tell you what the difference means. But anyways, though, this is the Punch Bareknuckle Elite in Corona Box Press. 5x44. I'm very happy with the cigar. Very content. And I will definitely, for $6, I'll buy this again. I'll try to find it online, though. The wrapper grade quality, it's like a leather suede jacket. What a fantastic wrap on this cigar. And what a fantastic pack. Like, it feels like a solid. I got so much time out of this little cigar. Wow, the flavor is such a great time. It's just getting better. The sweetness is growing. The charred wood's growing. Longer, heavier finish. It's a full cigar flavor at a heavy medium full at only 65% darkness. But a lot of black pepper, a lot of earth, but a lot of toastiness, a lot of nuttiness. With rock salt sweetness in the back end. I don't know how else to describe it besides a great cigar. Well, from 1451 to another, go fuck yourself. PG comes in right when Richie said I'm leaving. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Richie? Let me tell you something. I don't know if this is PG approved. I don't know if you like Habanos. Do you like Habanos? This is, I believe, an Ecuadorian Habano. But remember, this is the Punch Elite. I don't know what the difference means. But it's a Punch Elite bare knuckle. And the band, dude, this is a great cigar, man. And a 5x44 box press. I got an hour out of this cigar. An hour. Just make sure your band says this. This is the band. It's the new band. And I think it wasn't in a cardboard box like the regular bare knuckles. The quality on this, the wrapper grade, it was phenomenal. For $6, PA pricing, bro. I would have paid $12 for this. Of course, I don't want to pay more. I'm just saying, this is smoking like an upper mid-tier cigar. This is a gift, this cigar. This is smoking like an upper mid-tier cigar. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because why was this in a wooden box, though? PG, this was in a wooden box. The normal knuckle busters. Oh, knuckle buster. Hold on. Hold on. PG, is there a bare knuckle and knuckle buster? Am I getting confused? Is there a bare knuckle and a knuckle buster? Is Richie, maybe I'm getting confused. Is there a bare knuckle and knuckle buster? Punch is already a violent name, like Punch. And then they're like knuckle buster. Punch bare knuckle. How much violence is this brand doing? Here's the thing about that. You said you feel you don't get a lot of smoke output. Well, two things. Are your cigars wet, brother? Because any cigar, if your cigar is too moist, you might not get enough smoke output. Do you let your cigars out of cellophane for a day? Try that. I also don't know what cigars you're smoking, but I mean, in theory, yes, there's less tobacco in the cigar, so it's going to be less smoke. There's less to burn. But I get more flavor out of smaller gauge cigars. So maybe that's more psychological for you. If you're used to 54, 56, 60 gauge cigars, you use more tobacco to burn, you get more smoke. But it doesn't mean you get more flavor. Because remember, the smoke over here is okay, but the smoke you're tasting here, and remember, the cigar is the delivery device. And the smaller the hole, the tighter you feel, the more you feel. It's more condensed. Okay. So PG, I'm glad we discussed that. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused, PG. There's the knuckle buster. I'm confused. What is this one called again? Bare knuckle. Son of a bitch. Why would they do that to me? It's two different cigars. Bare knuckle and knuckle buster. How many other brands have about knuckle? How many fucking knuckles? Knuckle shatterer, knuckle splitter, knuckle sandwich. How many knuckles? So okay, my bad then. So there's bare knuckle and knuckle buster. Okay, my bad. Well, I stand corrected as far as that. That's why I saw the different bands, because I thought it was both the same cigar. One is Bareknuckle, one's Knuckle Buster. No, dude, it's not your fault, not my fault. It's fucking Punch. Dude, next week Punch will come out a new cigar. Just Knuckle. They got the Punch Knuckle, the Punch Bareknuckle, the Punch Knuckle Buster, and then next year the Punch Moose Knuckle. How many fucking knuckles? Knuckle, Punch, Knuckle, Chuckle, Knuckle. I mean, come on, man. I'm getting so much time with this. Yeah, man, bro, fuck, this is crazy, man. The all-new Punch, double knuckle. The all-new Punch, triple knuckle fisting. Coming this summer. Do you like knuckles? Well, that's going to be it. I'm going to see you guys around. The cigar is a banger. It's a 4.6. It's easy to love if you want strong cigars. If you don't want strong cigars, then no, it's not easy to love. It's a fantastic blend. It's complex, it's strong, it's sweet, and it's a Habano, but this is a great time. I can legitimately say I love this blend. And all throughout it, bro, there was a nice oiliness to it, though. It had a nice mouth-watering feel. The cigar wasn't drying out. Long, heavy finish. The wrapper grade quality on this is amazing. So for $6, General Cigars, Punch, I talked to the guy that runs General Cigars, and they still make money off Punch. Okay, these cigars cost them $1, maybe $1.50 to make. So they're still making money. But they're not gouging. It's a gift. They also have different tiers than General, so they have a tier for everyone. Okay, I'm out of here. Stay fresh.